Hi, welcome to Makeup with Indie. I'm Indie, and first things first, I got a microphone, so hopefully it's all gonna sound good and we're not gonna have any of that horrible clunkiness that I have to edit out all the time. I'm a bit excited because I just had some fun news, but I can't talk about it. Anyway, it's Pride Month, and I thought I would do a rainbow look today. Who doesn't love a rainbow? I'm basically gonna use nearly every colour in this palette because the more transitional shades you have for stuff like this, the easier and better it's gonna come out. I think I'll use the red out of this palette though, because, well, I think that's red. It's a bit better than the other one. So let's get cracking. So I've just primed my eyes with concealer and set them. And now I'm gonna start off with yellow on the inner corners of both eyes, because when doing the rainbows, I think that having the yellow on both eyes, it just helps it like blend across so much more and better and easier and other adjectives that are appropriate. So I'm starting off with the palest yellow here with a smaller brush, and oh, that's too much, but yeah, that's gonna go on the inner corners of both eyes. I'm trying as well not to get the mirror in front of the lens, which I keep doing in every video, but I kind of need it. I'll say if I hold it just below the camera, this works okay. By the way, I'm not using a white under this, I'm just doing it on my skin tone as is, but I can show that in a different video if people want to see that. So I've blended that out up to there, and now I'm going to use a slightly darker yellow on this eye, because this is going to be the warm colour eye, this one's going to be the cold colour eye. So this is going to be all green, blue, purple, this is going to have all the red and oranges. So now I'm using the next colour, yellow, which is this kind of marigold one. That one. So I'm using a flat shader brush, which is about this big. Like I said, I'm going to be using a lot of colours because it helps the transition and the gradient. So it might look as though I'm kind of going too far with each colour, but that is intentional because it's going to blend into the next one and make it just a bit more seamless. Okay, so next I'm going to use a yellowy orange, probably the one in the top corner there. I'm still using the same brush, and that's going to overlap and blend in. And just going back to that marigold colour a bit to help blend. I flipped the brush around. So I've got one side that is like the marigold and then one side that is orange. So now I'm going to use this like fiery orange here and then the red above that. Again, overlapping. And now into the red. I think this is red. It could be pink. I'm not sure. It looks red to me anyway. Fun fact, I am a little bit shade blind with these kind of colours. So yeah, I'm making that a bit messy, but it's alright because I can just get a wipe and clean that after. So again, just working the colours back and forth and making sure that is like as blended as it can be. And yeah, I do typically use the same brush for like all of it. So I just dumped maybe a bit too much yellow then. There we go, that's our like fire eye. I've got some translucent powder on this brush, maybe a little too much. And now I'm just gonna sweep it across here. This is just to help blend out that edge a little. So I'm just adding tiny weeny little bits of each colour to just bring it up a little bit more. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Got it all down my nose. Okay, so for the cool side, I'm going to start off with this yellow green. and then go into the darker green. I've wiped off the brush and I'm just going to use that again. Now I'm going for a blue, which is actually kind of similar to my eye colour. I am taking the blue slightly out further because the matte purple doesn't like to really blend on its own. It's better if you put it over something. So I'm going kind of to the edge with that. And again, I'm just working back and forth between the colours to blend them nicely. So I've got green on one side and blue on the other. And now for purple on the edge. So yeah, matte purples are typically quite hard to blend. They're very, they don't want to comply half the time. So this is why you really kind of got to work this. So now I'm just going to use a wet wipe and go around the edges. So just follow my eyebrow. Kind of have done on this side. So I am going to go back under the eyes with the same, you know, corresponding colours, and so it's like a real full kind of rainbow, but now base. So I've gone back to using my favourite foundation, which is the NYX Dropper one. Just going to use a little bit of bio oil because I got dry skin, and this is just honestly my favourite thing to use with it. I think it comes out like really nice finish. And if you get too much, just rub it all over your body. Yeah, that tattoo gleam. Oh, I'm oily. So I'm going to use concealer first under my eyes, nose, you know, the reg. So for my foundation, I mix shades. So I mix shade 2 and 7. So 2 is really pale and 7 is darker and more yellow. So I find on its own number 2 is just a little bit too big. But I'm ready now for 7. And for some reason they've stopped selling it in store, so will still be available online. It's my favourite because it's full coverage, but it's super lightweight. It's also a silicone based foundation, but it's super lightweight, so it doesn't feel like claggy on your skin like I find water based foundations to be. So I just mix it on the back of my hand and then use the end of my brush to just spatula it on. Because I have the bio oil under, it goes on like such a dream, especially on my dry skin. So yeah, I look a little shiny because of the oil, but I am going to powder it down. So throughout the day, if I like, you know, powder it a fair bit now, it kind of like naturally decays later, but it has a sort of like dewy finish to it, and it's not like, you don't look like a grease ball, or at least I don't. But yeah, I mean, I do kind of like it in its shiny phase. So before I powder down, I'm gonna do contour and blush, which are cream products. I have been contouring my nose, like, I've been doing like alt looks on TikTok. So it's been like, you know, the white line in the middle of the nose and stuff. And I'm gonna do it now, because I've grown to like it. That's a bit wonky, but whatever. I've been blending out my contour with this recently, and it goes really well. Here comes the sun, da, da, da. So here's my little tip for the nose contour. When doing the white bit, I like to start here and go upwards, because I can actually get it straighter, even though that is wonky. Typically get it straighter than me going like that. So I've cleaned off that little pencil brush I used for the yellow, and I'm just gonna gently blend that in. So off center. Go back and forward between colours as you need. I think that was okay, whatever. Again, just dabbing over with the foundation brush, but it is now lighter in that area. Ooh. Oh yeah, last cream thing before I forget. Blush. Using my usual pink Stila one. My brush just broke in my hand. I have really been loving this look recently, actually. It's cute. Okay. Yeah, that really did break. So now to powder things and finish the under eyes. So now I'm going to finish the under eyes with the corresponding colours. I'm not going to go like really far down, but just like along the line here and just, you know, bring it all together. I'm going to use my favourite little boy. Start off with the warm side again. So I'm starting off with the marigold colour. Wait, I'll zoom in. Hello! So I just did my liner off camera because unfortunately I only have the worst eyeliner at the minute, and I've probably just ruined it by doing that, honestly. It's one of those ones where it's like a double end and I thought it would be really good. No, it's crap, don't buy it. So, I mean, look at those chunky lines, like, that isn't the quality that I'm after. But yeah, that's done. I did have a little bit of a gap on this side, so that's why I wanted to put the liner on as well. Eyebrows, mascara and lashes. I think I'm gonna put the Olivia lashes on, which are not too big, but they're big enough. And lips. We've got a wild card for lips. I couldn't choose a colour, so I've put 7 in a bag and I'm just gonna pick one out. And I really hope it's not the yellow, because boy does that look awful. But yeah, just gonna leave it up to fate whatever lip colour we end up. But for now, brows. So I'm just gonna use the Primark mascara because my other black one is now time for the bin. So I'm gonna put this on and then the lashes. So I do typically stick these lashes more towards the outer here at a funny angle because it just fits my eye shape a bit better, a bit more comfortable. Also, I haven't cut these lashes down at all. Get those bingo wings down. The inner corners are the hardest to stick. It's a bit wonky, but it did that to itself. Oh yeah, I forgot highlighter. Let's use the white pink one because it's cute. Probably my favourite highlighter. Also, because I put that white pencil underneath it, makes it even more shiny. You can see me from space. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to put a little bit of a gold pigment on the inner corner. Now for the most chaotic part, the lips, because I don't know what colour it's going to be either. Got a Primark bag, and like I said, there's like 7 lipsticks in here, and so there's a dark green, a teal, pink, purple, an awful yellow, frosty aqua, and a frosty green, I think. And I chose those colours because they're all kind of around this, like they're similar shape. 3 are the same and 4 are the same. So it's not going to be like, oh, I've obviously picked out X colour by the feel. So, hang on. Okay, this is the lip colour. Are we ready? Are we ready? We're getting frosty metallic green. Okay, as long as it wasn't the yellow, because it was, honest to God, abysmal. I'm sure it looks so great on someone, but it is not me. Okay, so this is it's quite a sheer kind of lipstick, but I mean, it's not one of the better options either, but I do prefer it to the yellow though. Honestly, doing lips on camera is the fucking worst. It's a strange one because it's a frost. It's not like a dense lipstick by any means. Interesting to say the least. Probably wouldn't have gone for it, but that was the fun of putting them all in a bag and just picking one out. Maybe this would look okay over the dark green. Try that sometime. Okay, I'm back because I had to see what the frosty one looks like over the dark green. So let's see. I really love this colour, by the way. It's so nice. Ooh. Goes from matte to metallic. I like this combo. Did take a little bit of the colour off, but it has given it a metallic sheen, and honestly it's pretty nice. So if you liked today's video, please let me know, and I hope that you have a go at doing these rainbow eyes as well, because they're really fun. And yeah, it's a good one for, you know, practicing blending and stuff like that. And even if you just have the real, you know, just basic one of every colour, or 3 colours, or you know, if you've just got like red, yellow and blue, mix them all together, see what you can do, because yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!